Everybody, Dr. Eli Camp here. I'm a naturopathic doctor. I hold my DHANP and I'm a member of the Homeopathic Academy of Naturopathic Physicians. And I want to tell you quickly today about a case of shingles that I saw in December, early December. Shingles is very prevalent and it can be very painful, really sort of just, hinder your day. And so this was an older woman who came in. She was in her early 60s, and she'd had this outbreak. I think it was on the right side of her body and her face, and it follows that nerve section within your body, and shingles can be very painful, and hers was painful, and she could not get her mind off of it. So she had taken homeopathic arsenicum. One of her friends who sort of messes around with homeopathy had suggested it because her pains were burning, and it felt better, her shingles did, the little blisters and the pain felt better if she could put something really hot on it. And this seemed to help her. But she was pretty convinced that it hadn't helped, and I was pretty convinced when I took her case that it hadn't helped either. So we looked for a different remedy. So her main symptoms were that she had these blisters. She wanted to scratch them, but when she would try and touch them, it would be too painful to do it. So they were itching. The blisters are very painful, and as I mentioned, it would feel better if she could put something hot on it. So she was taking, hot, wet rags, and she was putting them anywhere the blisters were. And it would help for a little while, but as soon as the skin would cool off, it would start hurting and itching again. Some of the blisters had some discharge, which was relatively normal. The other thing about her case was that she couldn't sit still. She was moving around in my office, and she said, I can't sit still. I have to move. I feel this. I feel better if I'm moving around. And that was, she was more tired than normal, so she was moving around even though she was more tired. And there wasn't a lot more to the case than that. And so because of this restlessness and because of the painfulness of the blisters and the fact that this was better with hot water, the hotter the better, I prescribed Rust Tox, so Rust Toxicodendron for her, and it was great. She cleared up within 36 hours. Everything was gone. She was thrilled. I was thrilled, and yay, Rust Tox. So that's a quick case of shingles for you. Thanks for spending the time. Listen to me talk about this case, and keep using homeopathy.